my name is Cecilia Iliesiu. I am co-director of Global Ballet Teachers, as well as a soloist dancer with the Pacific Northwest Ballet here in Seattle, Washington, United States. So I am here with the Backstage at the Ballet series, where we talk about different ballets that P&B, the company that I dance for, is performing. And so it's December, and it's the holiday season, so we are doing the Nutcracker. As we talk about in our chat with Leora, there are so many different kinds of the Nutcracker with different storylines, but they're really based on one storyline, which we'll talk about, so there'll be a link below if you want to watch that video and learn a little bit more about the versions. But we're going to dig into Act 2, one of the divertissements called Spanish Hot Chocolate. It's the first of many divertissements in the second act that are based on different nationalities and themes, and so this one is Spanish themed and so fun. It's a very short, like minute-and-a-half dance, full of energy, and so I'm going to teach you the second half of it. This version, the George Balanchine's, the Nutcracker version, has a principal couple, so a man and a woman, and then there are 4 core couples in the back. So I will be teaching you the principal couple, and that can be done for, it can be converted into a solo, it can be converted to a group section, or principals and solos, really however you want. So take this choreography, teach it to your kids, and alter it however you want that you feel excited about. Before we dig in, there are a couple things. So Spanish dance, in relation to ballet, there's a lot of flair to it. So we know, like, first position, second position, third, all of that. But Spanish flair adds a little bit more to it. So there's hands on the hips, there's extension, different types of épaulement that are a little bit more expressive rather than the rigidity of like classical ballet. So you'll see as I'm teaching it, we use like the classical forms and like do a jump that has arms in 5th position, but then there are also moments where you have your hands on your hips and you're in allongé position that's maybe a little bit different than what a classical ballet variation would have, or solo. So you'll see a little bit of that. I'm also wearing a long skirt, as you can see, which is close to the costume. Most Spanish dances have long skirts because you're able to play with it. That's the added flair that we'll talk about as I teach it to you. So if you have long skirts, they can either be dance skirts or just party skirts that you wear out on the town, or your kids have to go to parties. They're super fun to just like add a little bit of flair as you're teaching this to your students. And then the second big thing is there's a step that we'll be using 4 times in this called Torsiontay. It's a quite advanced step, and so it's going to be a little bit hard to see with my skirt on, but I'm going to show you from the side. I'm going to start with piqué on my right leg. You go piqué arabesque, chasse, and then you're going to brush this right leg up, a straight leg, and then switch in the air with the left leg. And you're going to turn a half of a turn during that jump. So that's called Torsiontay. Tour meaning turn, and jeté meaning jump or fast movement. And you'll have your arms in 5th position for that. So I'll show you a little bit more quickly. You go piqué, chasse, tour, jeté. You can either land it in 4th position like I just did, or Torsiontay landing in arabesque is more challenging. Each time we're going to do it here in the dance, it'll land on the floor, so don't worry about the more challenging version. But you can either do it, as you see with my right leg coming up, my left leg landing, or the other direction. So pique on my left leg, chasse, left leg comes up, right leg, and land. So that's a little bit of breakdown of a step that you may or may not know. that back leg, the left leg. And you're gonna go piqué, you're gonna keep that arm on the hip, chassé, Torsiontay, just like I said, so my left leg is going up, and I land. We're gonna do the same thing again. Piqué arabesque, chassé, Torsiontay now, so then backwards, you're gonna land sideways, arms moving to the side. Then you're gonna bring that right leg front and coupé with the back leg. Hand on the hip. Ballerina, plie tendu, coupé. Ballerina, plie tendu, coupé. 4 times. Up. Ballerina, tendu. Then you're going to do quick pas de bourrée. Now we have our right leg front. Same thing with the hand on the hip. Chassé, Torsiontay. And then instead of going front, we're going to go sideways, but same hand on the hip, arm up. Chassé, Torsiontay, land. Then you're going to take your skirt and you're going to go balance, balance, balance. Step susu. You can do a little flare in the skirt. My arms in this little Spanish flamenco position. Susu. And then step chalet. And we pose in this double Spanish position. So I know I just kind of threw a lot of it out there, but I just wanted to give you a general map. So let's talk through it a little bit more. So we start with the left leg, plie susu, right leg, plie susu. You're going to take that back leg, which is the left leg, and the arm and the leg are both straight in front of you. Other arm is on the hip. Chassé looking back, Torsiontay, arms come up, and we land. We do the same thing again. Piqué arabesque, chassé, but now instead of finishing the Torsiontay straight front, you're going to finish chassé, Torsiontay, finish it side. Good. So again, the Torsiontay is the same foot both times. So it's going to be the left leg that's initiating the jump. So the first one lands front, the second one lands side. Then you're going to take that back leg and you're going to bring it front. Ballerina. Let me show you with mine. And you can also, in the dance, lift the skirt up so you can see the fancy footwork. Ballerina, brush to tendu plie. Coupé, ballerina, tendu. Coupé, ballerina, tendu. Coupé, ballerina, tendu. Then a quick pas de bourrée. You're going to take that left leg, piqué, other leg, piqué, chassé, Torsiontay. Then you're going to go outwards with the right leg, piqué, chassé, Torsiontay. Pick up your skirt. There you go. Balance with the left leg front, right leg front. Balance. Step susu, so there's 3 of those. And then chalet, coupé, and finish. And this is just like a demi-point position. My back leg is straight. And then I'm nice in a lean back with my arms in double flamenco position. Super fun. So you've done chalet, coupé, and then you like throw your skirt and go to that position. So it's super fun, very energetic. So let's hear it with music and I'll show it. So I'm going to count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've always so much fun performing and rehearsing this role. So I hope that was helpful and at least learning like how you can just do a step which is piqué, chassé, Torsiontay multiple times facing different directions with different legs and how that can be so interesting and just add a little bit of flair, add some costume, add some hands on the hips, some shoulders, some little flair and sass, and you have an awesome dance. So I hope that was helpful. Enjoy teaching it to your children and your students, and maybe putting it on stage one day. Awesome. Thank you so much, and see you next time.